I was 4 years old, and I was like, I'm gonna fuck my preschool teacher. Because she gave me a nickname too, so I thought, I'm in with her. She's calling me her sweetie pie every day. She's like, Mom, she's calling me her sweetie pie. And every day she'd pick me up and take me into her big, beautiful Colombian titties. I was like, Marcella was her name. Never forget it. Marcella. Oh man, she's probably old as shit with the titties hanging down to her knees by now. That's why I'm scared of having kids. I'm scared of having kids because they're gonna be gross. It's not even like they're gonna be like bad kids or good kids. They're gonna be disgusting because I was fucking disgusting. That's what I was talking about when you figured out jacking off. When you first discovered it, it's addictive. It's like addictive type behavior, you know? Like every moment you had alone, you were disappearing into the bathroom. I remember just like having dinner with my mom, and I couldn't hear anything she was saying. I'm like, I think I can disappear into the bathroom and jack off in like 3 minutes. I think I can rub one out in 3 minutes. The sad part of that story is our waiter caught me and I had to go back to the table. No dessert, thank you. Please don't look me in the eye. Oh, you sick motherfucker. COVID. We're all out here braving the storm. I'm glad they got warmers. They pull out all the stops here. Give it up for them. It's fucking. That's the shits. Tron and Troy doing it up. I remember way back when I can't even have a joke for this. The toilet paper craze. Like, what the fuck even is that? What was you can't out ridiculous like the actual ridiculous shit. Toilet paper. I wish they had they took everyone's picture who bought like 5 big bags of toilet paper. It's like, okay, you can get all of this if you want. But if you come back in any store in the next 2 months, everybody here gets to kick you in the dick. If you're a woman, we're gonna kick you in the girl dick. I don't give a fuck. We'll kick you in your tranny dick. I remember when I first saw the footage, right? And I just thought, well, that's Bakersfield. They're having some things. And that's what COVID did. It turned the whole world into Bakersfield. That's fucked up. We live in the Bakersfield life now.
Oh, no.
Getting fights in Costco and shit. Now we all know what it's like to be white trash. No. I miss my job. I used to be a bartender in the before times, a bartender. If there was ever a guy that's suited for getting people drunk and getting paid to shoot the shit with them for hours on end, that's me. That's my job. I'm great company for that. They'd come in, they tell me their entire life story. I worked at it was like the best Holiday Inn, but now it's just like a regular ass DoubleTree. They tell me their whole life story. It's a lot like stand-up comedy, except I was always the audience and I could never let them bomb. They always had to think they were killing the whole time.
Oh, no.
Is that right, Mr. McIntyre? That's great. But they'd always say the same thing. They're like, California is a great place to visit. Glad I don't live here. I'm all, fuck you. I mean, you know. It's like the first thing out of their mouth is the thing, you know? They're just like, hey, what's your name? Pour me a drink. Fuck California. I'm like, hey, I live here, you know? I wouldn't go into your house just like, hey, this is a nice house. Your furniture looks like shit. This is a nice house. You have horrible tastes. Your children are ugly. I wouldn't go to where they live. I wouldn't go to Michigan for whatever reason you end up in Michigan. Let's just say I made some serious mistakes. I end up in Michigan. Make concessions in life. Go to the airport bar and just be like, hey, you're the best looking person here. And I don't mean that as a compliment. What's wrong with people around here? Do they know they can breathe through their nose? I just wonder. It's a problem. Like, there's so much traffic. I'm like, yeah, that's why people are so pro-choice over here. There's too many people. It's crowded as fuck. It's cheaper where I live. Yeah, nobody wants to be there, all right? We got rednecks. We got cheap rent. Just go to Victorville. Go to Bakersfield. Go where nobody wants to be. They have everything you are looking for. Everyone wants to come here. They charge ransom on this shit, you know? I have a fiance. She's the best girl in the world. I don't mind saying that. And I'm not saying that just because she's here, but I'm kind of saying that because she's here, but I'm not saying that just because she's here.
Fucker.
But literally, like, I technically wasn't a human before I met her. She fixed my credit, you know? And I don't mean I had bad credit. I had no credit. I technically did not exist as far as the law is concerned. You ever try to buy a car with no credit? Well, I literally don't know what to do with you. I could shoot you dead right now, and I don't think they could do anything to me. I'm pretty sure I'm just having a conversation with the wall behind you. There's nobody in front of me. You can't buy this car.